Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're happy and healthy. Today we are talking about what should your store hours be. This is going to be very rich, probably not what you expect, and you're going to learn a lot, I'm sure. But before we dive in, if you're new to the channel or new to seeing me and you don't know what we do, over the last decade I've had the pleasure of running my own juice concepts as well as myself and our company, supporting hundreds of entrepreneurs all over the world launch, scale successful juice concepts, smoothie businesses, acai bowl businesses, and more. All the information on this channel is coming from that wealth of experience. Early invitation, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get alerted when we release new content, because I'm sure you don't want to miss it. And now we'll dive in. So you're in a situation, you're getting ready to start your juice bar, and you're thinking, man, what should my hours be? I have no idea how to put this out there. And I don't want to have the hours be too much and waste labor. I want the hours to be too short and lose money. Well, here's the thing, is that one, your hours are going to change, because most of the time you're in a place where seasons change. The amount of daylight that you have is going to inspire customers to come in at certain times. You might snow where you are, and the winter might be different. And so the important thing is not only really to define your hours, which you will, but it's actually to talk about the process of how you discover what your hours are. And that's what I'm going to share right now. So I always recommend that with our clients, they get to the place where in the very beginning, they don't establish store hours. You should do what's really known as a soft opening. So don't do a grand opening and say, oh, our hours are this, this, and this. Now you can do a soft opening with limited hours if you choose to, that you advertise. And you could also, as part of your soft opening, just watch and know that the goal is in this phase is really to learn. So for example, let's just say you have a decent idea of what the hours of other beverage businesses are. The one thing that you should know in this industry, if you're primarily serving juice, that's your core product, the people tend to come to your business mostly between the morning and afternoon and lunchtime, and then some people will trickle in the evening, but most of your business is morning and afternoon, kind of midday. So you'll look at other businesses in your environment and say, okay, when are they open? They serve a similar product. It's a coffee shop, right? It's another kind of like breakfast cafe. When do they open and close? You can use as a little bit of a barometer, at least to have some semblance of how to do your schedule and schedule your employees. But you also want to train everybody and watch and see when are the orders coming through and when are people showing up at the door. Because let's say, for example, your opening hours are 7:30 or 8 a.m. in the morning, and you notice, wow, at 6:59 or 7:29, there's a few people waiting outside. This means that maybe you could open earlier. The same thing happens at the end. Let's say you close at 7 p.m. Train your staff. Don't ever turn anyone away if you can, okay? You might notice if you close at 7:30, 7, 8, whatever the number is, and people are like running in, oh my God, you're closing, and they show up 2 minutes late, hey, are you still open? Can I come in? Well, guess what? They're showing you what the demand is. So in my personal experience, remember with our first location, we were supposed to close at like, I think it was 7:30 or 8. And we had customers that just kept coming in. They'd see other people and they kept coming in. We're like, oh, we need to actually extend our hours 30 minutes to an hour, because customers are showing us based on the demand really how long we should be open. Because your hours of operation, they're not for you, at least they shouldn't be. They're for your customers. And you want to maximize the amount of income that you can make on a weekly basis. And part of that is having the right operational and opening hours, and to decrease your labor to make sure you're not open during hours where you're not getting any business and you're not prepping for the business that's to come. And so the best way to do that is actually to leave it quite open-ended. Don't just advertise, this is when we're open and close, unless you're intentionally doing that for your soft opening and knowing that you're going to open things up even more. And the other thing to do is just observe. Have a general sense and guess based on the businesses around you. Don't advertise it. Stay open and people will drive by, or they'll call, hey, are you open? Yeah, we're open. Come on in. Walk in. Are you open? So you'll start to see what the flow is and allow it to be a dynamic process, okay? Because during other times of year, it is going to change. If the days are shorter and it's colder and all of that, you have to be mindful of not wasting too much labor when things aren't busy enough to cover your costs. So that's the philosophy around it. take the approach of listening and learning and observing what other people are doing, but don't really crystallize your store hours until you really see what the customer demand is, because that can change a lot. So that's my philosophy on it and the approach that we've taken. Hope this has been helpful. Press the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get alerted when we release new content. And then lastly, follow us on Instagram. There's exclusive content and exclusive giveaways that we only release there. You're going to love it. And it just keeps you informed on the micro content just to keep you educated, because I find that information in entrepreneurship and learning is really like a mantra. You got to repeat it, and then eventually it starts to sink in more and more and more. Last few announcements. If you want support with your business, reach out to me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. We've got a full spectrum consulting and development firm. We can help take you from wherever you are to wherever you want to go. Follow us on Spotify and iTunes if you like podcasts. It's called the Juice Bar Experts Podcast. That's all for today. Hope you're happy and healthy. I'll see you at the next video. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video content. If you are inspired to launch your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what steps to take, for you, we've created a free ebook, 15 Steps to Starting a Juice Business from Scratch. This is going to give you a high-level overview of everything you need to do from where you are now all the way to opening your business. Now, if you want to go even deeper, we've created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great detail into every aspect of starting your business, everything from branding to menu development to finding the right location, the equipment that you need, and so much more, all the way to launching your business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you're going to find a lot of value out of them. As always, hope you guys are happy and healthy, wishing you a lot of success, and I'll see you at the next video.